Okay, so I've already read the question. It says the counter shows the mass in kilograms of a male hippopotamus. What is the value of the digit 9 in this number? So I'm going to go ahead and start with a place value. So I'm going to go here, and I have my, I know my thousands because it's right behind my comma. So I have my thousands, then I have my hundreds, this is my tens, and this is my ones. So first I'm going to focus on my whole number here. I have 1,706. Now, I'm going to look and go on to my decimal because I know that this is a decimal. So I'm going to continue and put my big decimal right here. I know that this is my tenth and this is the hundredth. So I'm going to put in the number. I have 2,900. So I'm going to put 2,900. Now I know I'm looking for what digit? Well, I'm looking for my 9. And what place is it in? That's my hundredth place. So I'm only looking here at the 9. So I'm going to look here. It says, what is the value of the digit 9? So if I'm looking for a value, we're more than likely going to use expanded notation to figure this out. So I'm just going to start off with my tens, or with my decimals. So I know when I have this here, I'm going to put a 1 here under my decimal. This right here is my tenth, so I have 2 tenths, but I want to find the 9, so I'm going to add another 0 here. So this is what? This is my 900ths. So here, how many zeros do I have? I have 2 zeros, so it should be right there. This should be my value. So what letter would that be? That'd be C. So while I know some of you may be thinking, oh, Ms. Castillo, but this looks similar too. This would be my what? My 10th place. I only have 1 0. So this would have been, and that would have been my 10ths. But we're looking for my 9, and that is in my hundredths. So now let's look at number 2. The numeral is written in expanded notation, which shows the numeral in standard form. Remember, standard form is just the number. Standard form means just the number written down. So let's see. This right here is my groups or my digit, and this represents my place value. Group or digit, place value. Group or digit, place value. Group or digit, place value. So now let's look. I have 4 in my what place? My 10,000, so I have a 4 here. Now I have a 3 in my thousands, that's right after my 10,000. Now I have a comma. I have a 5 in my hundreds, so I'm going to put a 5 here. And now I have a 4 in my tenth. Do I have anything in my tens or my ones? Nope, so all I do is I'm going to put 2 zeros here. Now, I see a decimal point. So I know that this is it for my whole number. I have no more digits to put in this whole number. So I am going to include my decimal. So this is 4 groups of tenths. So this is right here. 4 groups of tenths. So this is how my number should be written. So my number should be 4. So I'm going to look which one matches. This one has 435,004. Well, no, this would mean my 4 was in my ones place, but it's not in my ones place. Now I look at B. 43,504. Again, is the 4 in my ones place? Nope. H. I have 43,500. Yep. And I have a 4 in my tenths place. This could be my answer. Now here I have 43,500. This matches so far. But look here. I have a 0, 4. This right here represents my hundredths. So if I were to write this in expanded notation for hundreds, it should be 4 groups of hundredths. Do I see the difference between here and here? Yes, I have an extra 0 here. So which one should be my answer? My answer should be H. Now I'm just going to go over number 3. I'm not going to give any answers here, but I am going to remind you on some things. It says in the number shown, 1 digit is underlined and 1 digit is circled. Which statement about the digit is true? So here, I'm noticing here that we have 1/10 and 10 times. we're talking about that. Did we ever talk about 60 times? Did we ever talk about 1/60th of a time? Well, this is your information you need to know. I already know I can cross out 2 right away. So if you see this, cross out the 2, you know that we have not gone over. We've gone over 1/10 10 times, but I'm not sure if we've gone over, 60 times and 1/60th. So we have to go over here. So remember, we're comparing our 2 digits. Now for number 4. This number is in word form, and then we're going to switch it to what? Standard form. Standard form just means it needs to be a what? It needs to be my number. It needs to be a number. Vihan paid $3.62 for an ice cream cone. The digit 6 in this number has a value of what? Again, this is in what type of form? This is in word form. It would be helpful to write it in what? In standard form. So I am going to go ahead and write this, $3.62. So I know that I have $3.62. The digit 6 in this number has a value of what? Well, this is the 6 I'm looking for. And I want you to know, this right here is my decimal point, separating my whole number from my decimals. Decimals are worth less than my wholes. So is the 6, is this $6? No, so that can't be it. So look here, is this 1 cent? Is this 6 cents? Is this $6? You're going to go on and figure that out on your own. Number 6, which statement about the number 5,362 and 1700 is true? So you're just going to look at which question matches the best, or which one is true.